Our cover's been blown here. Get a move on. We're moving to another base.
Take it as a no.
That's...
Ganymede Castle, stronghold of Lord Balsef, self-imposed ruler of all Calaglia.
I've never seen it from this close before.
That's it, all right. And next to it are the Gates of Fire. Take a good long look while you still can. That wall is what we've come to tear down. The only thing standing between us and freedom.
Freedom.
Let's go.
Not a very hospitable place. Alright. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna change my outfit. Oh. Samurai. Pink hair. Little ponytail. Well, samurai now. Not impressed with the I'm gonna bother with this weapon skin. There's not really much of a change. You know what? Let's go with... no. I'll go with Balmain. We'll put him in there. Yeah. I don't care about the weapon skin. There. Check out art. Art screen. Art setting screens. You can assign arts that you've learned to each of the different buttons. You can set 3 arts to use while on the ground, plus an additional 3 arts to use in the air for a total of 6 equipable arts. Press the left or right button to inspect the arts you have available. Characters that are set to auto can use all of their arts, but you can press X to uncheck arts you wish for them to avoid. You can also cast healing arts from the screen as well. Okay. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be... do that one. There are arts. Well, that's simple. I only got one. Make sure you could just use all of that. Alright.
Be careful. If you get close to a Zoogle, they'll attack.
Google. What the hell is that? Oh, change controls during combat. During combat, press the select button while in the menu to change your character's control mode. Semi-auto, attack range, manual, full control, auto, fight, increase to the necessary strategy. Control mode, semi-auto, down to place and then with the casual dabble. Meanwhile, manual mode is for those seeking full control, while auto lets the game take the
Great! On to the next!
Roger that.
Show me what you can do, kiddo!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Pathetic!
Yeah, I might be too high level now.
Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, alright?
Makes sense. If we try to take them all on, there'll be no end in sight.
You sure won't?
I'll take you all on!
Take this! It's over!
I'm sure I can put this to use.
There's definitely a situation like I know I'm much higher level than all those characters now. What is this? Antidote rock.
What a weird stone.
I sense a strange power from it. We should gather as many as we can find.
Ooh, chest. Out in the middle, higher rocky area. Elaborated on.
This is...
Seems you found something good. Supplies like that are valuable. Never overlook them.
Got it. I'll remember that.
Think you can?
Let's stop a moment to catch our breath.
But I've barely worked up a sweat.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can. You'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
Camping out. Resting at a campground will restore your party's HP and CP. While resting, you can watch skits and cutscenes that you've previously viewed.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard. But this first time, I'll watch over things so you two can rest easy.
I've never just sat and watched a fire like this before. It's surprisingly soothing.
Well, aren't you getting comfortable? You realize there are still Zoogles prowling around out here, right?
Ah, don't be a spoilsport. It's important to let your mind and spirit relax. Does you a lot more good than you might think.
Zephyr, why aren't you concerned about who I am?
You feeling left out, son?
No, it's not that. But
You said you wanted to fight so that you can live a free man. At this point, that's all that matters. Even if it somehow turned out you were a Renin, it wouldn't be such a big deal.
a Renin?
Until we know who you are, we can't rule anything out. Besides, we've already got Shion with us. At this point, what's one more Renin as long as they're on our side?
So you don't see every Renin as an enemy?
Our goal isn't to hunt down and kill all Renins. We only arm ourselves as much as we need to set ourselves free. If you can believe it, not every Danon agrees with what we're doing either.
Are you saying we have enemies among the Danons?
Not quite. They're just not up for rebelling, per se. The thing you have to remember is that everyone has their own path to walk.
I'm not sure I understand.
That's okay. Just focus on what we have to do right now. However, the time will come when you'll need to decide what to do for yourself.
How come you don't have a scar on your hand?
A scar? What do you mean?
The Crimson Crows all tore off their own spirit cores, right? But your hand doesn't show any signs of ever having a core like theirs. Why not?
I don't know. I don't remember anything about myself from before Doc found me.
Seriously? You have that mask, you don't feel any pain, and you just happen to know how to fight with a sword? No way. You must remember something.
I'm not lying if that's what you think. Believe me, I wish I knew who the hell I am. But I don't. It's funny how I didn't have any time for soul-searching while digging up rocks in a mine.
Still.
Are you saying you've told us everything about yourself?
Zephyr.
It's bad manners to pry when you've got plenty to hide yourself.
You're not gonna ask me about my past too?
Only when I think it's necessary. You're a real man of mystery, I'll admit. That said, I'm not one to dig around in someone's business just out of curiosity. If you remember something and feel like sharing, you're free to do so. For now, I think that's good enough.
Right. Thank you.
So this whole you not feeling pain thing, is that for real?
Why would I lie about it? And why would you care anyway?
No, it's just, you know, I can't imagine what it's like, that's all.
As a slave, I'd say it has its advantages and disadvantages.
Oh?
On the upside, when Renan soldiers push me around, I hardly flinch. The downside's that I get injured without even noticing. Which means I could be knocking on death's door and not even realize it.
Really?
Sure. I may be numb to pain, but it doesn't make me immortal or anything. Still, I wouldn't have noticed any of this if someone hadn't pointed it out to me. If not for my fellow slaves, I'd be long dead, lying in a ditch somewhere.
Looks like other conversations. Let's rest.
A Master Core, huh? Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Danans are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
Then don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor? Listen, what the Renans are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Danans as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Danans requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power. And we Danans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are two things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the Lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the two of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together, we'll overthrow the Renan Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balsef, the wild beast. Sound good?
I've gotta hurry.
Mysterious.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there.
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renan, you're Danan. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegis. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegis? You mean the same Lenegis that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renan's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renan Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
I hate camping out.
Shiny. Yeah.
should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
What do we have here? Water? Looks like some shiny water. Probably stay. Is there a faster way down? Oh, damn it, yeah. Oh. Let's go around. Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's good. Alright. I'm happy to make sure you're easy to find. Speed? Yep, I can speed. Okay. Cool. What is that?
That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
Giant zoigles. Giant zoigles roam around certain areas. They're very hard to find, so you can get rare items and lots of good people.
We've almost made it to Ulzebek.
Good. Let's not miss. Yep, that looks beyond me right now. So I'm not even gonna mess with it.
I'll take you all on!
Take this!
Freezing storm!
I'm on it! Don't go charging off like a talent storm! I'm sure I can put this to use.
Oh, hey.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Hey, give me a cosmetic.
Woohoo! That's an unusual bird.
It's an owl. They're often used as a symbol to represent ancient Dana.
Then an owl can be found in some hidden spots throughout the land. There may be something in it Oh, alright. That's cool. Like whatever they... Oh, yeah.
Normally I don't pick on the weak. I'm on it! Pathetic!
Really? Guard weak?
What's this thing?
Well, that's not true from other games, so they still have gels and healing potions, basically, in different colors, different strengths.
I won't forgive you!
Take this! It's over! together. That wasn't even a problem.
Ooh, that's a big one. Parallax stone. Stone relieves numbness when rubbed, making it prized. Same posture for... Oh, give me 3. Okay, so... big ones give you more. What is this? Ulzebek.
Okay, people, this is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renan guardsmen.
The Renans aren't as populous as the Danans. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
Head to the Crimson Crow's hideout. Of course. I'm gonna go talk. Sounds like there was an explosion along the tracks. Did the Crimson Crows cause that? Hope those armored soldiers don't stick around here either. And leave just like they did in Moscow. These chickens just laid their eggs. Those damn bright eyes, they took every last egg. They couldn't spare a single one. Bro, what happened to you? Arrgh. My brother bit off more than he could chew. It's no use. I can't take on those bright eyes. Shiny? Oh, no. No shinies. Oh, so you're the new recruit that Zephyr brought in, eh? Yeah, that's right. Interesting. I didn't expect it to be the one and only Iron Mask of all people. Wow. Anyway, there's a lot I need to probably fill you in on. Is there anything you want to know? What is this place? This is Ulzebek, the Danon Enclave, like plenty others in this room. Unlike Moscow, which is mainly a mining area, this place mostly produces food and other daily essentials. The Brothers rarely show their faces here, which is why we've made it our headquarters. What's the situation? Our friends have made it back from the old Zeon mine. Unfortunately, not everyone made it out there alive. We have to make sure their sacrifice won't be in vain. Am I really that famous? Why are you so surprised? Of course you're famous, tough guy. Hard for people not to notice you wearing this mask. And if that's not enough, you're always going out your way to help people make life less miserable. It's no wonder people talk about you. But with that kind of reputation, I say you definitely belong in the Crimson Crows. Good. All right, get you around. Just look out for the armor soldier and Zugals when you go out. Okay. Come on, quit standing around. We got water to carry. But you saw those Crimson Crow members. They were hurt. Those bright eyes must have got them. I wonder if we're next. I don't know. Dad says bright eyes can't afford to just kill their workers. But maybe they changed their minds. I can make just about anything. Food, clothing, furniture. Not that there's anything left to make things with.
Should this really be here?
Kind of weird place for that to be, but sure. So I've been thinking of joining up with the Crimson Crows. You? With them? But what can you do? Your body is so weak. I can still fight. I have to. It's for our kids, to give them a future. You've got to understand. I know, but... Wastelands are inhabited by nothing but Zoogles for miles. If you don't have business out there, I'd stay far away. Okay. These injuries should heal eventually. When they do, I'm getting sent back to Milsgome. I doubt I'm going to make it out of there alive this time. I'm short on both supplies and manpower over here. Guess I've got no choice but to ask the Crimson Crows for help again. Alright. Oh, okay, I guess I could just climb this ladder. Wait a minute, how did... Oh, alright. Pretty good into the background. Is there anything else? Alright, I'm in the house, the other thing. I don't need to go that way yet. No shinies. There is a ladder. I don't know what they look like. Are you telling me I shouldn't get involved with the Crimson Crows, old man? You're damn right I am. Back when I was your age, we had people who were doing the same things as them folks, and ain't nothing's changed. Nothing. If them bright eyes find out we've got Crimson Crows hiding among us, you can be sure there'll be hell for everyone to pay in Ulzebek. She's right. They'll kill us all. Each and every one of us. You know how they operate. Exactly. I'd give it a second thought before you do something we all regret. As much as I hate to admit it, they're both right. I hate the Brennans as much as everyone else, but trying to fight them is suicide. There's only one way it's going to end for them Crimson Crows, and it ain't going to be pretty. Just give it up. It's hopeless against the Brennans. All those dark colors that much harder to get through than already. Let's go up that ladder. After working with my hands all my life, I can't hardly see nothing with these old eyes anymore. Sounds like there's bigger ruckus close by. Did something happen? I don't know what's going on around here. As long as it don't make my life harder though, I don't give a hoot. It's been a long, hard enough struggle making it to this age as it is. My cricket old body can't take much more. The ladder in here. No. Girl though. The road over there leads to Icklia Waste. You won't find any remnants since it's all just ruins and abandoned villages. But it's crawling with stray Zoogles, so be careful if you go there. Noted. any of this stuff? The answer would be no. There's a person up there, so is he some way up? Ah, wait a minute, there's a ladder. Ooh, I've lived in Calaglia all my life, so I'd like to think that I could take a little heat. This is really pushing it. That's why I've got to stay hydrated. Can't afford to collapse from heat stroke while looking out for Renans. It seems like there was a big commotion earlier, so I decided to hide in here and wait. You think it's finally safe for me to come out? Another ladder? No. I don't see another ladder. Well, I do see that ladder. We gotta stay vigilant for signs of armored soldiers. We can't have it repeat what happened in the old Zeon mine. Alright, let's see where this ladder goes. Ooh, shiny. Scrap meat. Gotta look out for those owl things too now. Be hidden anywhere. I don't patrol Ulzebek orders. You can never be too careful when dealing with bright eyes. If any of us sense even a whiff of trouble, all we have to do is give the signal and everyone can hide immediately.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Probably anything interesting to sell you all, but you're more than welcome to take a look and see what I've got. Life bottle. Oh, I can buy as much of that as I want. Let's 20 of everything. That's just a random number. So apparently I already got 21 carb. Don't need to sell anything. I'm not seeing it in quite yet. Oh, the ladder was roped off. People, but no one's told. Let's go now first. Alright, so that's where I need to go. Be careful if you choose to go out. There's a garrison of armored soldiers up ahead. Good to know. Let's see. Any of them want to talk? That would be a dude. Alright, up the stairs. Alright, did not go in this door first. Glad you're okay. Quick, get inside. These rations we managed to swipe back from the bright eyes. You're welcome to have some. Just make sure they don't see you with them. Thanks, I'll be careful. My kids are starving over here, and they somehow expect us to keep them fed on next to nothing. By all means, give Your kids are more than welcome to have them. It makes the risk we take getting these rations that much more worthwhile.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balsef.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime... Yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
My outfits look great.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay? Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream.
Oh, got a new
I'm
outfit.
afraid we don't have any Renan clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renan. Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nath and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
Ocean Blue Battle Guard. Zephyr left your party. Like oil, water and oil.
Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renan around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Mosgul. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balsef doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balsef thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Danons that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renan's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do. And I'll do whatever it takes, and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
Okay. Are we really going to bet it all on Iron Mask and his Renan lady friend? I'm not sure I like our odds. Well, if Zephyr says they're good, it must be true. We'll just have to trust them. Nate's still talking to the others. You'll find them outside. You should go say hi to them. You're not only new here, you don't remember much at all, right? Well, if you got any questions, lay them out. I'll see what I can tell you. What's your group's goal? Ideally, we'd like to drive out the Renans, but as I'm sure you know, They got us more than a little outcome. For now, we're mostly waiting for a chance to strike as we sabotage what we can, gather intel, and help other slaves along the way. Although, apparently our big chance is right around the corner, except for the rest are to be believed. How do the Renans fight? The Bright Eyes wear those huge armored suits and fight using astral arts and sicken their zoogles on people. You're dead meat if you try to take them head on, so we have to fight using greater numbers by taking advantage of the terrain. Most of us aren't like Zephyr. You can't take them alone, one-on-one like him, unfortunately. That's why we're so glad to have you two on board. We could use all the help we could get. What are you guys doing in Ulzebek? Ulzebek is one of the enclaves where Danish slaves live. It's mostly responsible for producing food. The Bright Eyes don't have any post here and hardly come through on patrol, which is what made us decide to set up shop here. In exchange for agreeing to keep quiet about our whole presence, we give out supplies to the residents and help them with their needs. Also, it doesn't hurt that nobody's a fan of the Bright Eyes either, though. What can you tell me about the Renans? The big planet in the sky is their homeworld, Reno, while the smaller object is Linigus, their stronghold and where the Bright Eyes come from. Oh, and about that name, we call them Bright Eyes because their eyes light up whenever they use their astral arts. Pretty simple, right? Likewise, they call us embedded since we are all embedded with a spirit core as soon as we're born. But when someone joins the Crimson Crows, they dig theirs out. It's a way of showing that we're not slaves to anybody any longer. The big shot Renans in charge, lords, they wear different outfits from the rest. They're made of weird fabric and stick out like a sore thumb. What are Zoogles? Zoogles are the monsters you often see tagging along with the Bright Eyes. I couldn't tell you how many different kinds there are, but I do know that they are nasty and real dangerous. There are also fair ones you find wandering outside. Most of those escape from their keepers. We call those strays. What are astral arts? It's what the Bright Eyes refer to the powers that they use. They're basically like a kind of magic. They can't use astral arts for themselves, which makes Renans as much of a pain to do with as they do with pets. Good thing. Alright, well, if you think of something you guys, let me know. Other members are going to advise their plan of attack. I have to let them know they intend to make you guys the centerpiece of the whole operation. Girl? That takes care of that, and I guess that leaves this right here. I have to hurry and treat it before it gets bad. Where are we going here? Sounds like it's coming from up there. It's definitely coming from up there. Rabbit ears. Okay, so they make a noise.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
This picture isn't good because you can keep an eye over on every entrance from here. The worst case scenario is we can flee along the mountains too. That's how our Zephyr thought this whole operation out. He's the leader of our organization for a reason.
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
I'm busy right now. Why don't you walk over and see what he needs first? Okay, what these two? Can we talk to them? I wonder how much longer this fighting will go on. There are so many Crimson Crows who've gotten injured and killed because of it. Who knows? I just hope things don't get any worse. Sends chills down my spine thinking of what might happen if they manage to make the Greenlands even angrier.
Hey.
Nath sent us. He heard you might be a little short-handed.
Yes!
You could say that. Didn't think he'd send over the Iron Mask himself, though. That a Bright Eyes with you? Sure we can really trust her? She's on our side. Zephyr can vouch for her. If Zephyr's good with her, then I guess we don't have a problem. What the hell? The name's Dyron. I'm the one who runs this lodge. This is a lodge? But we already have our own bed. We don't sleep on straw and rock-hard dirt around here. Crimson Crows have their fair share of folks who are either knocking on death's door or can't otherwise move around openly. That's what this place is here for. To give people a place to rest up properly before they head off to fight. Everyone needs their rest. If you don't rest, you can't hope to fight the Bright Eyes at your best.
I guess.
Makes sense. What do you want us to do then? I need your help to haul in some cargo. I have some friends who are on their way to collect it from our hideout in the Neon Mine. Mine? Is that really such a good idea if the arena snuffed the place out? These are valuable items people risk their lives together. We need to get at least some of them back. They should be down around this Sandinis Ravine at this point. Meet up with them and help bring the supplies back to the lodge. You're welcome to use these facilities if you need to as well. I'll let you sleep here for free. Subquest. Talking to someone with a letter icon will start a subquest. Completing these subquests will earn you rewards, and you can accept as many of them as you like. You can also check each of their objectives from activity records. Okay.
I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans.
What does an exclamation point mean? Okay, there's a star. Talk to them real quick. It should be down Center's Ravine. Okay. Alright. Is there a button I can press? Tell me which way I need to go. Well, it's not that direction. Had to go all the way back? Seriously?
dispose of the trash.
Here I come! You're finished!
You're mine!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Was it parallax stone before?
No choice. Take it!
None shall escape
It's
my
over.
judgment!
Take it! This could be useful. Damn it!
I won't forgive you!
Here I come! Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Killed him, but... Alright, so resources repair, treasures do not. Oh, it did. Which one? Oh, card. I think I could basically run up the walls. This is really nice.
What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there!
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on! Xion, do something!
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renan wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will, and see it through to the end.
Then we'd better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
Alright. Guess let's go back. That's seriously it? Okay. Like you said, does it for life dependent on it? Because it does.
Zoogle looks tough, but
I think we're game for it, yeah.
I'm sorry. If we'd arrived just a little sooner, we could have... Hey, these things happen. It hurts, but this is the world we live in. I'll take good care of what you brought back. It's the only way we can respect the sacrifice of those we've lost. Hey, when's Daddy coming home? Oh no, that's the guy's kid. Not yet, sweetie. Your dad's gone away for a while, and... Don't lie to me. He's dead, isn't he? I know that whenever grown-ups look sad and say someone's gone, they always mean they're dead. Daddy always warned me that this might happen one day. He told me to stay strong and be brave. So, This isn't right. Poor kid shouldn't have to be dragged into our own mess. Let's report back to Nath, and then get ready to fight. Counter edge. After a perfect evade or perfect guard, press the right button to trigger immediate counter attack. Go for Fury. A hidden art to open the Fury slashes. I thought I already had that. Hero? Having a Azure Storm, a hidden art that fires out pair. I thought I had that too. Plasma Shock. Yeah, got that. Alright, I think I've seen all these. I've seen her use that. I don't recall that one. Titles. As you fulfill certain requirements for each of your characters, you'll earn titles for them, which unlock arts and skills that they can then learn, making fights easier. You can view title and unlock requirements from the skill panel. Skill panel summary. You spend skill points to learn arts and skills from unlocked titles, all which grant you powerful effects, making it worth your while to spend XP early and often. The skill panel can be accessed directly by pressing the right directional button. Art skill notifications. If there's a skill you want to learn but just don't have the SP for it, highlight it in the skill panel, press X. Doing so will turn on an alert and notify you once you have enough SP to unlock it. Oh, that's cool at least. Oh shit. That's a lot. Let's see. Anything especially... Those look like more spells. Yeah. What's this KO prevention? Allows you to endure an enemy attack with 1 HP remaining 1 time. Oh yeah, any KO prevention. I'll do that. So what if that happens if I get all the things? Oh, escape artist. When kind repels. Okay, so I got escape artist now. I don't know what some of these other things do, so. Get these. Come on, attack 50. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Okay, now for my guy. Yep. Let's do this. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, actually, with him, if I can do anything to increase my max AG, yeah. And KO prevention. Okay. Mid-air evasion. Easier, perfect. Oh, yeah. Don't know about that. That's pretty tempting. Alright, doing good so far. Press the left trigger to be main source echoes, as well as party levels hit points.
I wonder if something happened.
I'm skeptical.
You must have gone through Sedanus Ravine to get here, right? Is that Zogo still up there? Big guy, looks like an insect with wings, has sights for arms.
Right.
Yeah, we saw it. Looked big and pretty tough to win. That's one. It's hard to feel safe knowing it's out there. I'd really like to see it get its comeuppance one of these days. Especially since people that deliver comeuppance are going to enjoy a pretty mighty payday on account of all the materials there. Oh yeah? Yep. Zogan materials are imbued with astral energy, so the stronger they are, the more energy their materials contain. We can use them to make new weapons and stand up to the arena a little better, even with our Astar handicap. With the Odd Astray, I can usually gather a few people and get the materials myself. But something that's big bound to go beyond my capabilities. If there was only a good way to beat it. We'll take it on.
All right.
I don't see the harm of us checking it out. Do you hear what you're saying? We got enough to worry about as it is without inviting you more danger. Your ring pal's right. I know you're strong, but I think even this Zogan might be beyond you. It's not like I need you guys to take it down for us right away. But how should I put it? If anybody has a shot at it, I think it'll still be you guys eventually. Once you feel like you're up for a challenge, up to a challenge it is. When you are, would you be willing to give it a shot? You can bring other people along with you to help, of course.
Got it.
Sure, that sounds fair. We'll get it taken care of for you sooner or later.